Hello, I'm Olivia Hewitt with the Rockbridge Report, and today I have with me Rachel Moore, the new Buena Vista Director of Economic Development. Thank you so much for being with us today,
Thanks
Rachel.
for having me.
And congratulations on your new position.
Thank you so much.
So how long have you been with BV?
So far I've been here about 2.5 weeks, and I'm just so excited to be here.
And could you tell us about your past experiences and how that'll help you in your new role?
So I came from the Richmond area. I have a communication background and public relations background, as well as event planning and tourism. So I'm excited to use that experience and my experience working with community groups. And I haven't gotten a chance to meet a ton of people yet, but I look forward to going out and meeting community groups and kind of just working with the community in BV.
Are there any specific events you have put on in the past that were really successful that maybe you could implement in BV?
Wow, I hadn't thought about that because I kind of wanted to get the lay of the land first here in BV because there's so many great events that they already do. But I worked with a lot of the regional events and with a lot of our different community groups. We did a Memorial Day parade, and I worked with the larger Richmond region to do the Richmond 2015 bike race. I had a small portion of that as well. So I'm excited to just kind of almost get the lay of the land and see there's so many great things happening, see how we can enhance some of those and maybe bring a little more to the city as well.
And how are you going about getting the lay of the land?
So far, I've just been tagging along and listening in lots of meetings. It's been a never-ending winter in the few weeks that I've been here, so I'm excited for warmer weather this week so I can finally go out and get to meet a few more of the businesses and meet the different community groups. So far, I've only gotten to meet a handful of people business-wise, so I'm so excited to get out and meet folks.
And as you probably already know, Buena Vista has had its fair share of challenges in the past. How do you plan on going about those and dealing with the challenges they already have and figuring out solutions?
So one of the things that is just amazing to me every time I walk out of my front door is Buena Vista is so pretty. It's beautiful. You have mountain views all around. So I know there's been challenges in the past, but I'm excited to move forward and see what we can do in the future. How can we bridge gaps? How can we bridge people and get groups working together to kind of move forward and see what the future may hold? There's so many good things in the works for BV, just kind of keep that momentum going.
What kind of things are, like you said, doing well and that are in the works specifically? I know you've only been here 2.5 weeks, so I know what it
So we do have something exciting happening downtown. I can't tell you quite yet, but feel free to come check out downtown BV next week. So starting the first week in April, we'll have some kind of exciting things happening downtown. Can't tell you too much more, but it's a little secret. But excited we'll have something down there, and just we have great Fridays in the Park concerts coming up as well, and all of our events that we do at Glenmary Park. Glenmary Park, I've been told the weekends are already booked basically through falls, so we're so excited about all the events happening there, and then working with the businesses to continue to get people downtown and into the city.
So you're already working with Glenmary Park because they also just hired a new director. Are you working with her?
Yes, I've met with Katie. I'm so excited to work with her. I have a recreation background as well, so I'm excited to kind of work with her on events and see how we can get more people from the area in and more folks into the park itself. Because it's such, have you been up to the double decker? She took me up there. It is a beautiful 360 view. I got to see it with snow on the mountains. It was beautiful. So I'm so excited to get to share that view with people and see how we can get the word out about this fantastic resource we have.
And going off of that, BV hasn't really seen a lot of new businesses come in and be successful. How do you think you can attract more employers to the town?
So I kind of want to take a step back first and see what is it that people love about BV and what is the vibe of what is it that people love and how can we get folks there? What is the uniqueness about BV? And that way we can maybe have a strategic plan going forward about what businesses would do well and how we can, one, work with the businesses that are there, but then enhance and see what else, what does the city need? What do we not have in this area and how can we bring folks in?
And what you know from BV so far, what does make BV unique, maybe from or different from where you worked before?
So the community feel from my interview moving forward, everybody's been wonderful. Everybody's been so nice and welcoming. It just, people look out for each other. If somebody's sick, I've already seen in a few weeks, if somebody's sick, if somebody had a problem, people are so willing to help. And you also have that beautiful view all around. So just that sense of community, that small town feel, that's really something that doesn't happen everywhere. So I'm excited to be part of that. I'm excited to live in such a town like that as well.
And as you probably already know, that a recent developer, Ed Walker, bought up a dozen buildings downtown. If you can tell me, what do you envision those buildings becoming?
So I haven't had a chance to meet with Ed yet, but really, I just want to see, it sounds like he has a vision and a plan, and I want to make sure that he kind of has the ability to create that vision. I want to hear from everybody to see what they think would work. I don't want to come in and say, this is what we're doing. I just want to hear what everybody thinks. So I have some ideas and I have kind of a running board going, but I'm asking more questions than sort of saying this is where we should go. Because I think once we get that community feel together, then we can move forward and know what's best.
And also something that BV has been dealing with is its golf course situation.
Right.
And it's still kind of entangled in lawsuits and seeing some issues there. How do you plan on going about dealing with that? Have you thought about it yet?
I haven't had much interaction with that yet, but you know, the golf course view is beautiful as well, so that's certainly something I want to make sure that I get to go up there. I haven't had a chance to view and go on site for everything yet, but just kind of seeing how we can market that and what we can do working with the golf course moving forward.
And you touched on it a little bit, but how has your relationship been with the transition with the city council members? Have you had interaction with the community? If you could just talk a little bit more about that.
Like I said, I've only been here a few weeks, so I haven't gotten to meet as many people as I look forward to meeting, especially with the winter and the several snows since I've been here in a few weeks. But I look forward to getting to meet with our council members. Everyone I've met so far has been wonderful. So I look forward to getting to meet with people and really just asking a lot of questions and see where we can bridge gaps that maybe have been issues in the past and see what we can do to move forward, because there really is so much potential in BV, and I really am excited to be here.
So it sounds like you plan on collaborating.
Yes.
Being very collaborative with citizens and city council members and things like that. Do you have any ideas on how you want to go about interacting with the community?
Just a lot of, like I said, listening and question asking. Really, when you go into somewhere, you need the localities, you need the region, you need council, you need the citizens, you need the businesses, you need everybody on board to be able to move forward. So I'm excited to just see what it is that people, like I said, what it is that people love, and how we can take that sense of community and that sense of community pride and move that forward, because that really is something special combined with that view. There's good things going, there's so much potential, so how can we create that moving forward?
Great. Well, thank you so much for sitting down.
Absolutely.
Today
Thanks so much for having me.
It was so nice to meet you. That's all the time we've had. You've been so generous with your time. Congratulations on your new role, and I look forward to seeing what you're going to do.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And for the Rockbridge Report, I'm Olivia Hewitt.